What's up everyone, the Sly and Sonic fan here, and today, we finally reached it everyone. This is the New Year's, this is the end of 2017, and why this has been technically a bad year, well, like, not a bad year to me, but like a bad year as in general, because, you know, we got we got pollution increasing, we got Donald Trump as president, we got this net neutrality threat, all this stuff's going on in 2017, it's not really been a good year. But for me, however, if I had heard none of this, I would have considered this a pretty good year. You wanna know why? Because I have had the best playthroughs of this year, and I've had a better microphone. Sure, it started messing up, but I mean, hey, at least you could hear me clearly than my season 3, 2, and 1 videos. So now you guys can hear me perfectly fine, and overall I'm just thankful for 2017 for all these games that they've given us, and they've given me a lot of playthroughs. So to honor this year, and to basically, I don't know, do the same thing I did last year, I will be counting down the top 10 playthroughs of 2017, and keyword playthroughs. Some of these games were not made in 2017, but these are games that I personally experienced in 2017, not games that were released and became official in 2017. Now that I have all of you seated, and sit back, relax, and enjoy what I think of these top 10 games. Number 10. The Walking Dead Season 3, otherwise officially known as A New Frontier. So while this is technically, in my opinion, better than Season 2, I still think it could not fill in the shoes of Season 1. I mean, what can? Season 1 was a masterpiece. So Season 3, I don't think it really could fill in Season 1. And the reason why it's so low on the list is because it was just, to me, another Walking Dead game. I mean, it was a lot of fun, trust me. I like the characters, and some of the decisions in there were pretty messed up. But if y'all get down to it, it's just another Walking Dead game with the same formula. You got your main characters, they meet up with survivors, they die off one by one while there's a increasing threat becoming aware. Basically, that's what it is. That's the Walking Dead's formula. So it had the same formula, but the engine was more powerful this time around, and the characters were better than Season 2. So while people hate on this game and say it wasn't as good as the first two, I think it does do better than the second one, because the second one wasn't really that good for me. But I do think that it could never reach the masterpiece Season 1. That's not really a fair fight because Season 1 was so good, but Season 3 just, I mean, it could have at least, like, I believe they can top Season 1. They just need to put in more effort in this. And that is why The Walking Dead A New Frontier places in number 10. Coming in at number 9, we have Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Wait. Zombie Chronicles. Boom. There. So I know how much I despise Black Ops 3, and trust me, I have no problem hiding this. I think it's a terrible game in my opinion. But Zombie Chronicles, who could hate on it? It's basically giving you all these maps and basically just giving you all these nostalgia maps that you grew to love and putting them on the next gen console with better graphics, wonder weapons, and gobblegums. So other than that, if you do not use any of these overpowered cheating gobblegums, then it does feel like you're playing a better Black Ops 1 in my opinion. These zombie maps just, you can tell that a lot of love went into these, and to be honest, I don't have an Xbox 360 anymore, so I can't play all of my favorite zombie maps anymore. So the fact that they did this so that I can play it on this new gen is amazing. Sure, my Black Ops 3 can't work anymore, so either I had to buy another copy or download it for free. I don't know what I'm going to do, but that still doesn't distract from the fact that Zombie Chronicles did try and did fill in my nostalgia, and it was perfect. The only fault that I have is that, yes, the gobblegums, it was terrible. And overall, I think that they could have shown us a few better maps, but there are rumors of Mob of the Dead being in Black Ops 4, so hooray. So yeah, I think Zombie Chronicles comes in at number 9. Coming in at number 8, we have Minecraft Story Mode Season 2. Yes, I know. Here comes the reign of the Telltale games. So if you guys don't know, last year, Telltale games were easily at the top 3 or 4, but I'm pretty sure some of you are surprised to see a Telltale game placed in number 8. Well, to be honest, Minecraft Story Mode Season 2 is, yes, I know I'm going to get some hate, but I thought it was great, to be honest. I had a fun time playing this. Heck, even better than Season 3 of The Walking Dead. I think that the characters matured more. I think that the engine was a little better. Sure, it had the same graphics, but I think the movement was a little better, and so it was the HD. I think that the choices were pretty fun. I just think the game was fun. It was just a fun journey and adventure you can go on with all these new characters. And this game does take a more mature theme of saying, basically teaching us how friendships can change and how people can move on, and it actually does have some people dying. I'm not talking about like 2 people. I'm talking about it has some people dying in this. But overall, I thought Minecraft Story Mode Season 2 was great, and I would easily play it again just to have some fun. This is why it places in number 8. Coming in at number 7, we have Resident Evil 5. Yep, I know, I'm gonna get hate. Yeah, I'm used to it. I'm used to saying a bunch of ambitious, bizarre things, but yeah, I like this game. This game, as I said, just like the 6th one, it is technically bad, but it's fun. The game is so bad, it's fun. Basically, it was just a lot of fun. I don't know how to put it. I will go ahead and get into the flaws. First of all, the story was cliche, and the characters acted like robots. It was just very cringy dialogue, and overall the graphics weren't really that impressive, even though this was made on the PS3. Heck, the graphics were okay, and overall I just thought that it was pretty boring most of the time. It was just moving around and shooting zombies. Unlike Resident Evil 6, which I think is better because of how much action and non-stop variety it has, this game had none of that. It was just going around and shooting zombies. I did, however, have a lot of fun playing it because it's Resident Evil. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. It's bad, but I can't help loving it. This is why it places in number 7. Coming in at number 6, we have Batman Season 2, Episodes 1 to 3. I know it technically doesn't count because Episode 4 and 5 haven't came out, but I was honestly feeling guilty that I wasn't going to put this in my list because I've had such a great time with this game. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to make an exception. I'm just going to count these 3 episodes that are currently out right now. So Batman Season 2, it's extremely different, and not in a bad way. It's different in the best ways possible. It's not like any other Batman story where, oh hey, there's a new villain, oh hey, Batman needs to defeat it, oh hey, he just takes out these henchmen and save people. No, Batman is doing a bunch of other things in this. I'm not going to spoil, but let's just say that Bruce Wayne does go undercover. It's an amazing experience so far. You have great villains, this time having 4 from the comic books. Overall, I don't want to spoil this because it's hard to talk about this game without spoiling just how good it is. But trust me, please trust me when I say that this game has a lot of variety and is a different Batman story than all the others to stand out on its own. This is why it places in number 6. Coming in at number 5, we have Lego Marvel Avengers. Yeah, I know, kind of unexpected. Well, so is Resident Evil 5 and the other games. So, Lego Marvel Avengers, I know you guys are going to get sick of me saying this, but same thing. It was a lot of fun, and now let me say why it's fun. First of all, the graphics look great. I'm not talking about the graphics, I'm talking about like the game looks great for a Lego game. It has Lego figures and Lego environments, but it makes it look real. It makes it look like you're watching an animated Lego cartoon, which is why it's pretty good. The cutscenes were actually pretty fun to watch. The voice acting was a little off because they just put in the voice acting from the movie into the game, and it was off at most points, but other than that, it really didn't bother me that much. And the levels was just pretty fun. It was fun solving puzzles, playing to these 2 great movies, and you can also do a bunch of bonus levels that relate to some other MCU movies. I just think that if you're a Marvel fan, or definitely a Lego fan, or both, then you are doing yourself a crime to not pick up this game. This game was a lot of fun, which is why it comes in number 5. Coming in at number 4, we have Ratchet and Clank Challenge Mode. Yes, okay, I know Ratchet and Clank was in my last one, and some people might be upset, but let me say Challenge Mode. And the reason I say Challenge Mode is because remember when I told you guys to remember top 10 playthroughs of 2017? Yeah, well, I went back and did a playthrough of Ratchet and Clank Challenge Mode. So I just thought that was a nice playthrough. I had a lot of fun, mostly because the game was more difficult and it wasn't just want to shoot. It was pretty difficult, but you had all these great weapons to help you out. It just felt like you were doing a normal adventure. It didn't feel too easy. It didn't feel too hard. It was just a lot of fun. And I think the main reason this was fun was because I live streamed most of it, and I had a lot of fun talking to the audience while playing this game. Overall, I just thought that Ratchet & Clank Challenge Mode was good. And don't worry, I'm not going to put it in my next list because it only has 2 types of game modes in it, Challenge Mode and regular. So I did enjoy Challenge Mode. I thought it was a nice adventure to go along, and it was amazing to talk to the chat. And yes, top 10 playthrough. So it's not a game technically, but it's a playthrough, so it still counts. So yeah, I thought Ratchet & Clank Challenge Mode was a pretty fun thing to do, and I think that if you're a Ratchet & Clank fan, then you should probably pick up this game. And if you beat the game, play Challenge Mode. Trust me, it's worth it. Coming in number 3, we have Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Yeah, this is the moment where the video gets 50 million, let's say probably trillion dislikes, but I honestly knew that this was gonna anger some people, but I have my opinion, you have yours, I respect yours, so please respect mine. I like this game. Trust me, the multiplayer is still garbage and does not improve anything about the other past Call of Duties, but the campaign, oh my god, even people who despise this game cannot argue that this campaign had a lot of love and dedication to it. The graphics looked pretty good, the characters were pretty good. I just thought it was an amazing piece of cake. And then you got zombies, which is very controversial. Some people love it, some people hate it. I loved it. Sure, some of the maps were a little bland, but the thing is that these maps had so much variety, different Easter eggs, different settings. It was just so different, and each map felt like you were playing something different. Now, if only a certain zombie season could realize that, World War II. But other than that, I just think that this zombie season right now it's bland. Sure, people can say Infinite Warfare Zombies is terrible and it's garbage and it's like unfair, but they cannot say that it is bland, because this is not bland. It's crazy, it's bizarre, it's ambitious, and it was a lot of fun. Which is why Infinite Warfare as a game comes in number 3. Heck, if it didn't have multiplayer and the multiplayer was probably a little better, then it would probably come in number 1. Number 2, GTA 5. Yes, GTA 5 was amazing. I love this game, to be honest. So basically, let me just talk about GTA 5, to be honest. So I played the story mode and beat it, and I don't know what to say about GTA that hasn't already been said. This game is the most powerful game I've ever played in my lifetime. This game is crazy. It has so many game modes I couldn't even count. It has a full-length story mode that's extremely long, and it has a very ginormous open environment that you can explore and run around in. It has a bunch of cars that you can unlock, bunch of heists to do, so much money you can get. This game is probably the best game ever made. I don't say that often. It's not my favorite game ever made, but if I had to choose the best game ever made in this entire universe, I would choose GTA 5. This game is just so powerful, and it just has so much stuff in it. It's just so crazy and fun. I love this game, and I'm probably going to come back to it more than once, just because how fun it is. I don't usually come back to games after I beat them, but this is a game that I can make a lot of exceptions for, because this game is just outright fun. It's extremely powerful, has a great story mode, great heist, so much unlockables, and if you are a gamer, I am begging you, please get this game, because you will not regret it. This game is a lot of fun, and I recommend it to anyone, which is why this comes in number 2. So I know what you guys are thinking. How can a game top GTA 5 the best game of what you think the best game is? So before I do that, let me go ahead and put in a bunch of honorable mentions. Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series. So, I like Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series. Trust me, don't get it wrong. And the only reason it wasn't on this list is just for the simple fact it wasn't as good as the other games. It was a lot of fun, but it was still, I think it suffers from the same problems as Season 2. It has a lot of filler in it. And overall, it's just, I don't know, it was a little awkward. I'm not a fan of the characters' designs, but I will say that this game was amazing. And it kind of makes me sad that I couldn't put it on this list because I thought all these other games were better. But if you are a Guardians of the Galaxy fan or a Telltale fan, please get this game. You deserve it. So, now, let's finally waste no more time. Coming in at number 1, Batman Return to Arkham. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Batman Return to Arkham. Let me explain. So, basically, this game, so let me just go ahead and compare this to GTA 5. So GTA 5 has a ginormous story mode, and it is outright amazing. It's the most powerful game ever, has so much unlockables, and it's just overall great. How can Batman beat this? Simple for the fact that it was better. It was, personally, in my opinion, better. Here's why. The story mode, way better. It wasn't just a bunch of gangsters cursing and robbing banks. It was just basically a nice story mode with a lot of plot twists and great characters. There was so much unlockables, and I don't know, man. It's just Batman. I just love this game better than GTA 5. And it has so much great boss battles, a great story, great combat system, great everything. This game was a masterpiece, and it's no wonder why it got remastered on the PS4, because of how much of a masterpiece this was. And I really recommend to anyone, a Batman fan, a gamer, anyone, even if you're not a fan of Batman, I would still recommend this game, because this game was so much fun. And yes, I know what you guys are thinking, this is the second time a Batman game has came in your top game of the year, but I just can't help it. I love Batman. Yeah, I love Arkham, because I love Batman, the Batman Arkham series, because it has so much great puzzles, it has great action, great story, great characters. Everything about it is just great. I loved it. Which is why, my friends, Batman Return to Arkham was my favorite game of 2017. Boom, guys, just like that, we are done. So that was my top 10 games of 2017. What were you guys' top 10 games of 2017? Let me rephrase that. My top 10 playthroughs of 2017, just so that gets no one confused. What was you guys' top 10 games, or if you have a YouTube channel, top 10 playthroughs of 2017? Let me know in the comments. And thank you guys so much for watching. I wish you a happy new year, and please let 2018 be good. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and peace.